Namaste and Lakach, Jayom Guru. Loving greetings to all of my dearly beloved brothers and sisters everywhere all around the world. Kanapati coming to you from our Accurate Spiritual Center, where we are blessed again to be getting together for our energy traffic report. So let's grab our galactic calendars and let's open up to the 11th moon, the spectral moon of liberation, where we are in this initiating energy kind of week here, the first week. And, well, we are closing out this week here, the last day of this week. And what is the tone and frequency for today's energy? Well, the tone part of our galactic signature is Ho, the fifth tone, right? The overtone tone of radiance. And today, the overtone tone of radiance is conjoining with yellow sun AHAU. So we say yellow overtone sun Ho AHAU today. So now we know that what the tone and the frequency is. We know that our galactic signature is a combination of a tone and a frequency that describes exactly what the energy is like for today so that we can harmonize with that energy. Everything is energy. Everything is vibrational energy, frequency, right? Resonating all together to create everything that is in existence. So everything is vibration. Everything is moving with vibrational energy, vibrating with energy at a certain frequency, right? So let's open our calendars. Let's go to the back of our calendar where we will find this tone and this frequencies all described for us so that we can know what we're harmonizing with. And we find tone Ho, the fifth tone, the overtone tone of radiance on page 6. 3 key words: empower, command, and radiance for the overtone tone of radiance. And our quote comes from the Mayan factor to help us understand this overtone tone of radiance, Ho. The principle of center, governed by this tone Ho, allows the order of tone Can to move as the seasons move around a common solar center. Right? So tone Ho is about centering, being in the center. This looks like a spine, looks like our spine, and our spine is in the center. It's not to the left, it's not to the right, it's in the center of our body. And this spine is where we find our chakra centers, right? Our energy centers known as chakras, right? So that's why tone Ho is represented, right, as the center. Tone Ho is the principle of center which animates the world of form. Understanding the 13 tone wave spells as a sequence, the radiance of tone Ho amplifies the form structured by tone Can. Measured and defined, form is secure and ready to be radiantly shared with the empowerment and the empowered expression of tone Ho. All radiance emanates from a center point, and every individual has a personal center, a place of strength and stillness in the core of one's being, a point of autonomy and authenticity, an inner sphere of fearlessness, egoless self. This center connects us to the Earth's center and to the center of the Milky Way, as well as to the center of the spiritual heart of creation, which is our source. Living from a connection with this center establishes a holistic connection between our inner and outer worlds, bringing an overtone of empowerment to all that we do. Tone Ho provokes us to connect with our truth and radiate out that knowing, right? It's the overtone tone of radiance. That means vibrating out. When we are in command of our own knowing, that radiance expands into the environment and empowers others to discover and share their truths. Tone Ho embodies the power of nonlinear radial time. The overtone tone of radiance Ho directs. Focus on the heart of the matter. Navigate as though you are shooting a film out of sequence. We affect all aspects of our experience by centering in the ever-present now. So center the mind in stillness. Center the heart in love. Center the body in breath, and you will realize and find that you are centered in the universe. You are the center of the universe. That's Tone Ho, the fifth galactic tone, the overtone tone of radiance. So let's turn a few pages here to the last archetypical glyph, AHAU, on page 13. And AHAU has three keywords: enlighten, universal fire, and life, right? This is about life. This is about understanding life. This is about becoming fully enlightened. The 20th solar frequency, right? The culmination of all the solar frequencies. It looks like a face with eyes wide open and a mouth going, oh, I get it now. Aha, now I understand. So, our quote is a little story. One day the sun admitted, I am just a shadow. I wish I could show you the infinite incandescence that has cast my brilliant image. I wish I could show you, when you are lonely or in darkness, the astonishing light of your own being. Yellow sun, AHAU, provokes us to honor the solar life force that sustains our planetary whole. As our local star, the sun is the lens through which we receive radiant vibrational emanations of energy information transmitted from the center of the galaxy known as AHAU. Let us receive the majesty of this universal fire, that it may ignite and enlighten our inner sun, our internal source of divine light. May we awaken to the precious reality of who and what we truly are, which is sparks of the same great fire of life which illuminates eternity. Yellow sun, AHAU, signifies both 0 and 20, representing a union of formless potential and the formed wholeness. Nothingness and totality. 0 is empty so that it may hold everything. When we hold to nothing, no prides, no fears, we consciously merge with life's totality. By releasing all the layers of present identification and conditioning, we can rest in the sacred emptiness of our essence, which is pure life, pure being. Foregoing the attainment of concepts of enlightenment, we can discover our true nature is already enlightened. Let us release the striving for betterment and accept the awesome actuality that already is. Allow the universal fire to burn away doubt and debate. All questions are answered by the searing truth, which is that of which we've always been. the zero. Formless, pure consciousness, pure wholeness. And to let the self be awakened by all things is true enlightenment. Everything is our teacher. That's AHAU, Yellow Sun AHAU. Now we're pretty short on recording time, so we're going to have to work in our workbook quickly. Let's open to page 200, where we see that today's galactic signature is kin 200 days in on this 260 days Zolkin energy cycle, 60 days to go before we close out this energy cycle of the Zolkin. It's yellow overtone sun. Yellow sun AHAU is coming together with the overtone tone of radiance Ho. So today we say Ho AHAU. After defining the self-existing tone of form comes the radiant empowerment of the overtone tone of radiance. Yellow overtone sun Ho AHAU guides and teaches us to focus on our inner fire and to dwell in the center of our essential being by working with the elements that support our fire of light in order to directly experience the superluminosity of our real self. Our passion for life illuminates the way, and all true empowerment comes from dwelling in the center of our essential being. When we are centered, we naturally radiate outwards in all directions, transmitting energies that are felt and perceived in ever-widening energetic rings. The correct command of our lives and resources is an expression of a centered state of being. Yellow overtone sun Ho AHAU invites us to anchor ourselves to the core of our essential being, our authentic self, so that we may surrender to the ever-expansive surges of invisible currents of change, which can rearrange and quicken our existence. The movements of life as it circulates its teachings are beckoning us to rediscover the solidity of our center as we take action from the stillness and confidence that is our true nature. New powers of wholeness are offering themselves to be claimed and actualized. Let us cast our radiant vibrations out into the vast and loving arms of the unseen realms and receive back inspiration, vitalization, and sacred communications that are moving through our human vessels as we honor our great sun, the solar jewel. That's Ho AHAU and yellow overtone sun is what we call it. So we can draw this archetypical glyph. As I said, we're making this square, the round mouth saying, oh, draw these two lines up and two eyes wide open, saying, aha, AHAU, oh, now I get it. It's colored yellow along with the bar. That's yellow as well. So, right, a flowering kind of energy today. Let's fill in our blanks together and do our affirmation. It's kin number 200, as we mentioned. And we say yellow overtone sun in the English way of speaking for today's galactic signature. The Mayan way of speaking, we say Ho AHAU. Ho AHAU. The color and direction, that's yellow and south. And yellow south ripens, flowers, or brings to fruition. Next, we have these three circles here. The first circle is the lunar phase. We want to color this circle in the way the moon looks. So we color it all the way in because the moon is waxing, but it was the new moon just yesterday. So you can't see the moon in the sky tonight. It's fully darkened out. But tomorrow we might start to see a little sliver of light as the moon is waxing. So we want to write in the word waxing over that circle. Next is Galactic Activation Portal Day, not today. The next circle is Overtone Clear Day, not today. We'll talk about those on those specific energy days. That brings us to our energy affirmation for today, where we're watching for the 3 key words for the tone: empower, command, and radiance for the overtone tone of radiance, enlighten, life, and universal fire for AHAU. Right? Yellow sun, AHAU. I'll read it one time, then let's see if we can have time to do it together 3 times. Today I empower in order to enlighten, commanding life. I seal the matrix of universal fire with the overtone tone of radiance. And today I am guided by the power of elegance. Let's do it together 3 times if we have time. Today I empower in order to enlighten, commanding life. I seal the matrix of universal fire with the overtone tone of radiance. And today I am guided by the power of elegance. Today I empower in order to enlighten, commanding life. I seal the matrix of universal fire with the overtone tone of radiance. And today I am guided by the power of elegance. One more time. Today I empower in order to enlighten, commanding life. I seal the matrix of universal fire with the overtone tone of radiance. And today I am guided by the power of elegance. Namaste and Lakach Jai Om Guru. There we have it. Another energy traffic check complete. And I certainly do hope that these energy traffic reports are helping people be able to have a more smoother days. If you keep doing this every day, your life's going to get better. Your life's going to come into harmony. And if you'd like to know more about it, get a hold of me. We can talk more deeply about this. We give classes on this, and we'd love to share with anybody and everybody. We do it all for free, so get a hold of me if you'd like to know more about it. Thank you all. God bless us all. Namaste and Lakach Jai Om Guru. Let's have a great day. We'll see you all next time. Let's get on out there and enjoy the day. The day was made for you. You were not made for the day. It's your day. Take it and enjoy it. Bye now.